We need to stop. We need to like really stop with the dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we losing too many good people here, man. And it's sad that, you know, we lost Rock. You know what I mean? We don't really have that many people from Philly that's in the gate. You got Meek, you got Uzi. You know what I mean? It's not too many of us. It's like, bro, like, we just need to stop the senseless murders and, you know, think about that shit, man. Because a lot of these young boys be squeezing these triggers and they don't know what come next. It could be you next, or it could be a crazy jail sentence. And these young boys don't get it until they doing 30 to 60 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just stop and think sometime. And a lot of shit don't even be that deep. Like, social media beefing and weird shit. Like,
my next question was about actually about stopping the violence in our city, communities, and all that.
yes.
So I think just wrap that up real quick.
Yes.
You feel me? I see your page up. You post a lot of guns. You feel me?
For sure.
You got a love for guns and all that.
For sure.
Speak about that.
Like I said, I was one of the blessed ones to not get myself caught up. You know what I mean? So I'm exercising that right, and I preach that to the young boys. Like, you know, guns are not bad. It's the people with guns. And, you know, it's all about if you on offense or you on defense. Me, I'm on defense. I'm not out here, you know, running down, trying to shoot at dudes and beefing with dudes. No, that's for me and my family, for home. You know what I mean? I just want to teach them how to be safe with them, know how to use them. Like, let them know that you can get them too. Like, you know, you don't got to go out here and be 17 and go throw your whole life away trying to get, just wait, just chill, fall back. You can go ahead and get it, and go ahead and get it legal. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I always post them and let them know, like, you can do it too. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to be one of the rappers because the stigma is like, oh, you got to get felonies and go to jail and shit like that. Like, I'm here to change the narrative. Like, nah, you don't got to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can go ahead and do this shit the legal way. You know what I mean? You go ahead and get it the right way.
How many guns you got?
Whew.
Every post you got a different gun posting.
We probably about 20 something in now. We definitely over 20 for sure.
What's your goal? Like, just to collect, to keep collecting?
I'm a collector.
Okay.
I'm a collector, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a fan of firearms, so I'm just a collector. You know what I mean? Me and my wife, we like to do it, so that's our little hobby. That's what we into.
What's your favorite gun?
1911. Yeah, I love a 1911 45. I just love the way it's built, you know, like it's a lot of plastic shit going on here nowadays. They didn't make a lot of stuff plastic. I just love the craftsmanship of that 1911. It's a beautiful pistol.
One of we talked about the Three Kings was you, Joey, Jahad, and Gillie.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, I remember Gillie co-signing way back.
For sure.
So talk about your first time meeting Gillie.
First time I met Gil, 14 years old. I had a teacher in my life. I was going to Tilden Middle School, and I had a teacher in my life. He was the coolest teacher, like the best teacher like you can possibly have. He was a young dude, and it's the first time that we ever seen this. I'm talking about young. So when I was in middle school, he probably was 27, 26. So he used to come to school fly, like he wasn't like the other teachers, like old school. Like he came with like Guess jeans. Remember the Guess jeans with the pencil pocket? He had a polo shirt tucked in, fresh pair of butters on, you know, Timberlands. You know what I mean? Fresh haircut. It was different. It was refreshing to see.
You can relate to him more.
We could relate to each other. And he used to always find me in the back of the class writing raps and rapping and stuff. And he was like, yo, man, you really talented. And this dude went as far as, I wish I could find him, man. Shout out to Mr. Stark if you see this interview. He actually took the time off work. When school was over, he came to my grandmom and was like, your grandson is talented. You know, he's doing better in school. I want to take him down to meet some people. And he took me down to meet Gil. I was like 14. And I rapped for Gil and shit. And Gil was like, yo, young boy hot or whatever. And we just kind of had a relationship from there. You know what I mean? But that was a dope time in my life. Shout out to Mr. Stark.
How was Gil at that time?
Gil, I'll be 37. Gil had to be, if I was 14,
24.
Yeah, somewhere in there. He was still in his prime. He was still in his prime for sure. For sure, yep.
Big John. I know you made another post about Gil's son.
Yes.
YNG Cheese. He came here to an interview.
Yes, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on that situation?
Just
heard about that.
You know, I can't speak on anything because I don't know inner situation. I don't know if it was just a reckless, senseless shooting, wrong place, wrong time. I don't know. But what I can say at the end is we need to stop. we need to like really stop with the dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we losing too many good people here, man. And it's sad that, you know, we lost Rock. You know what I mean? We don't really have that many people from Philly that's in the gate. You got Meek, you got Uzi. You know what I mean? It's not too many of us. It's like, bro, like, we just need to stop the senseless murders and, you know, think about that shit, man. Because a lot of these young boys be squeezing these triggers, and they don't know what come next. It could be you next, or it could be a crazy jail sentence. And these young boys don't get it until they doing 30 to 60 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just stop and think sometime. And a lot of shit don't even be that deep. Like, social media beefing and weird shit. Like,
yeah, it's not easy. You can squash it easily, but like I said,
yeah, man, pride is the #1 killer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be wanting to look soft and all that, but it ain't about that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If you feel like you in the wrong and you know you in the wrong, then go say that to that man. That's it. It don't make you more of a man. You know what I mean? It don't make you less of a man. Yo, bro, look, I was tripping. I was wrong on that. You know what I mean? I respect that, bro, and we can keep it moving. But a lot of brothers don't know how to do that.
Did you see Gil and this type of love you on now? Did you see him like the platform taking?
Yeah, we haven't linked, because I moved and shit. I left the city, moved out the city about 6 years ago. Okay. So like I'll be back and forth doing my gigs and shit, moving around. But I haven't really linked back up with Gil. But we talked when Cheese passed. I sent my condolences. He said I love you, little bro. Right. You know what I mean? But we gonna link soon because I was talking about actually coming up there.
Okay, that's obvious.
Yeah, we gonna try to slide up there and get a nice little interview with him.
I was asking, did you like see him on that type of level? Like,
of course, I love it because he always been that character. Gil wasn't just a rapper; he was always just a personality. And like, he could be in the studio with you and just that nigga funny as shit. He's a character, so I always seen it in him, and it was dope that he actually made the transition. Like, it's dope, man. I love when brothers change that page and try new things. Like, all right, cool, I rapped, I did that, I conquered that, and then he went to the podcast